Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Formula Costco. It is season 7, race number 7, the halfway point of the season. We are here in Bahrain under the lights for the Bahrain Grand Prix with 16 drivers so far. I think we're going to get a couple of more, possibly, but anyway. A lot of storylines going into tonight, including the first ever Costco Bracket Challenge. We'll talk about that momentarily, but first, I am, of course, Normie on Xbox with you as always, once again joined by Mr. BB and Potato. Potato, welcome to the booth, my friend.
Yeah, excited for this one. Under the lights in Bahrain, 15-turn course. Very fast, and I think probably the track everybody's most familiar with. It's the track that they give you to start the game. As we've got guys coming out already. Do we have Sean in yet?
Plenty of people.
Yeah.
Sean is here, but JB is joining, I believe. Oh no,
yeah,
he's in already. Never mind.
Yeah, JB's joined, but.
So should have a 17, I think, is about the number we're gonna have. Welcoming back Aiden, who is done with his 2-race suspension. Back in the Haas, looking to rebound after missing those 2 races. Expect him to be fast once again. He's one of the first on a lap, just behind his teammate of Skinny. We had a pretty uneventful race last time out in Spa, as Skinny would go to the top. Aiden goes just behind him. But Banjo was able to get another win and extend his points lead. He now has a 26-point lead over Slurp, who has taken second from Cole. Cole 1 point behind, and then DeMeo is 17 behind Cole, and you have to go way back to Bama and Aiden, who are 5th and 6th in the championship standings. So Banjo will for sure lead here with the points lead unless he doesn't get any points and Slurp wins with fastest lap. But we were talking about the bracket, and then we'll get to Potato's Picks, the second edition of that. The bracket for tonight, the way it works, we have 12 drivers in it, and the top 4 in the championship have a bye. It's seeded by championship standings, as we saw Garrison go to the top a moment ago. Try to see if I can grab somebody else on a lap really quick. There's Banjo on board with him, the championship leader, as the bracket is top 4 in the championship get a bye, so Banjo, Slurp, Cole, DeMeo. And then you have Joey and Rowdy going up against each other, Bama and Chris, who is, I don't think he's racing, Cheese and Garrison, and then Aiden and McKinnon. So those are our 4 matchups to watch tonight. I don't think McKinnon's here either. So we could just have those 2 guys going on without much competition. We'll have to wait and see, as Banjo will, of course, go to the top. 128 flat.
I think that 8-9C, that's a pretty interesting one. I think 2 guys that you would think would be higher in points, Rowdy and Joey, but 8 and 9 fighting for that spot to face off against 1 seed Banjo and Baku.
Joey and Rowdy and Cheesy and Garrison are 2 matchups I'm really excited to see what happens in.
Well,
I think both could go either way.
Man, Boyle dies.
What just happened?
He's talking about before the race how he was driving and he's just so loose all around the racetrack. He's on intermediates. He's just spinning out this whole lap. So I guess he wasn't lying. He's really loose.
Yeah, he did say he was dirt tracking it all the way along the tracks. So, not surprised to see him go for a mini spin. And there he goes again. Sean making his second start of the season, I believe. He is actually in the Mercedes for McKinnon, so McKinnon will for sure not be here, I believe.
Now we out on his lap.
Cole on an outlap here. Cole won the first 3 poles of the season. Banjo has won the last 3 poles. See if we get a different one, or if one of them will be able to take their 4th of the season. Watching Joey go by here. See if he can have anything for Banjo, as he had to lift there off the last corner that could impact his straightaway speed by quite a bit, and he will go to second, but 8 tenths off of Banjo, as there goes Cole, who's actually going to get a bit of a tow from behind Joey there, which could help him. Cheesy on a lap as well as Slurp. Cheesy really confident coming into this one. But we've said that before, and has not gone to plan.
Yeah, well, he's shown a lot of promise, but hasn't quite been there. I think this is, I mean, it's one of his better tracks, but he's confident. I don't know how much different in other races. He almost ran over the Mercedes in front of him.
I was about to say, Cole had to navigate by Boyle there.
Oh, that was Cole, my bad. I thought it was Cheese.
Or no, that was Sean, I'm sorry.
I think it was driving there. And then, yeah, Sean was in front of him.
Cole's still looking like he's on a pretty good lap here, though. Cheesy's just behind him. So we'll see the 2 McLarens set times pretty much back-to-back. See what time Cole is aiming for here as he goes around to the Sector 2 timing line right off this corner. And about 3 seconds up on his intermediate time. He needs about 5 seconds to be able to get up to Banjo's 128 flat. See if he can do it. Slurp goes to second just ahead of Cole there, and will Cole be able to do anything? Cole will! He will take it, but look how slim that margin is. Just 4 100ths. Can Cheesy do anything with that time? He will not. 4th for Cheesy. Logan, I believe, is also on a lap here. Sean just taking the green. You have DeMeo on a lap as well. DeMeo's been talking about pretty much this whole season how he really just has not had the pace that he has wanted. He's been in the podium fight, but really hasn't competed for wins that much. Let's see if that can change today. He will go to 5th on his first lap. 128.563 puts him just behind Cheesy. Aiden on an outlap as well as Skinny with 7 minutes to go. JB on a flyer. Bama on an outlap. We have Josh and Rowdy at set times. Rowdy serving a qualifying ban for last week's last quarter incident with DeMeo, where he sent him about 8 tenths back and sent him spinning. So he will be starting at the back once again. We'll have to see how he drives through the field, as Logan will slot it in P9. We'll have to keep an eye on that battle as he goes head-to-head with Joey in the bracket challenge, as we mentioned before. Snowy on track on mediums, as there goes Rowdy retiring. See what kind of time JB can put down here. He will go to 11th with a 130.4. Aiden improving through Sector 1 into Sector 2, as Banjo is on another flyer. Let's see. I think he's about finished with his lap here. He is. Can he improve? He can. 128 flat on the dot. How about that? He was 4 100ths behind Cole. He's now 5 100ths ahead of him. Skinny on a flyer. Let's see Aiden come through the last corner here. Half a second up on his time. And he will go to P6. Nice lap from the Haas. Garrison back out. Skinny was actually slower. Bama coming to the end of his lap here. He will go to 11th, just ahead of his teammate. I think he's going to want a little bit better than that.
Skinny on a hot lap right now. His teammate Aiden is back in the race today. He went through a lot of controversy, now trying to build up back that reputation. Because, I mean, he really showed a lot of pace beginning of the season. Because I think he's done a cool down lap. He'll come back in.
Before we get into the final runs, do you want to run through Potato's picks real quick?
Yeah, so for this...
Garrison goes to third,
yeah.
Just behind. Good lap for him.
Yeah, so for this week about Bahrain, 3 things. 2 about the track, 1 about a team I'm looking out for. So, first, how about the team Aston Martin? In, 3 out of the last 4 races here at this track, it was won by one of those drivers, Slurp or Joey, on that team.
Oh.
So, they need some type of rebound, and not necessarily a rebound, but just to get back to that Williams team, who has been so good to start, even though DeMeo's been, had some struggles, he said. But that team with how good Banjo's doing is so good. So this is a good week for them to maybe get both on the podium and win the race, either one of them. And then for the track, turn 1, obviously, I mean, such a tight corner, especially in the first lap, you're going to see chaos. But we saw chaos all the way through the race in that corner. So watch out for there. And then the last one I want to go through is turns 9 and 10. That turn 10 is that really sharp right-hander you see in the middle of the track that goes into that middle straightaway, that second, or I don't know if it'd be first gear zone. It's the one before the one in the front straightaway. And that corner going into there is so huge. It's a big braking zone. You can hit guys, take off wings. You can get a really bad exit, go wide, and then you lose time in that DRS zone, and it doesn't do anything. So watch out for those different spots and key points in the racetrack for this one. As these guys are gearing up
I
for
like
their
it.
final runs here in qualifying.
That was edition 2 of Potato's picks. Oh, Josh gets DQ'd for driving the wrong way. He was only P14.
He's on the pit exit, I think.
Dropping
He's in the
a few
front straightaway. I
spots.
don't know how that happened.
I'm not sure either. Gearing up for the final runs. We have a lot of drivers out on track. Banjo actually still in the pits as JB gonna not finish his lap pull in. As Banjo now out on track. Garrison still in the pits. I believe he'll probably be coming out shortly. Slurp on a flyer here. We mentioned the gap at the top of the standings. Slurp has jumped to second in the points, but 26 points behind Banjo. Gonna try to make some of that gap up here tonight in Bahrain. A track where Banjo says he's not quite as confident, but he's still obviously on provisional pole right now, going for his 4th in a row. And if he wins tonight, it would be his 3rd win in a row.
Yeah, and that would increase his points lead even more. It's already up to, 26 on Slurp and 27 on Cole.
Yep, 26.
So, yeah, it's cool to see the top 3 all being different teams. Williams, Aston Martin, and McLaren, but it could be a runaway battle if Banjo keeps this pace up.
He's obviously had a fantastic season at this point. Slurp coming through the final corner here.
Very
As
wide.
he goes very wide there. And will he have enough?
That's
Slurp to the top of the board,
didn't even
127.
Didn't even use all his battery, and still.
Yeah, he had 10% left. That's the mark that these guys will have to aim for. Cole was actually slower through Sector 1 than his previous time. We have the top 8 all within a second of each other. So there is room for improvement here for everybody. DeMeo through the last quarter. He goes wide as well as Slurp did. Can DeMeo do anything here? This could be the shot in the arm he needs. DeMeo to second. 1/1000th of a second behind Slurp. Oh my goodness. How about that? That is going to be heartbreaking if DeMeo can't get pole by 1/1000th, but he will gladly take a front row, I think. Not over yet, though. We still have a lot of guys to go. And here comes Cole as the checkered flag falls. Can he beat a 127.9 from Slurp? He can! By 1/10 exactly. 127.8 is the margin. Banjo is a little bit faster on his previous time through Sector 1, as we have a lot of guys taking the checkered here. Joey will not improve from P6. Garrison on a lap as well as Banjo. Slurp still going, but is way slower. He will not improve. Bama's improving down in 11th. Cheesy in 8th, trying to improve as well. Banjo, here we go, last corner. Can he take his 4th pole in a row? It's going to be close between him and Cole. Does he have enough? He does! By 1/10 again, exactly.
Really big improvement.
127.7. As provisional pole continues to flip back and forth and back and forth. Can Garrison do anything now? And can Cheesy do anything behind him? These are likely the last 2 challengers on Banjo for the pole. Garrison looks like he has a chance. Can he do it? Garrison, can he get there? 127.7. He will not. He goes to 5th. Can Cheesy do it? Cheesy goes to P6. He will not do it either.
Joey's coming up, though.
He's taking the checkered already.
Oh, is he? Okay, never mind.
Sean finishes up, and that will be it. A very exciting qualifying session sees Banjo take pole number 4 in a row. Just ahead of Slurp and Cole. And DeMeo as well. Look at that. The top 5 all within 2.5 of each other. And we saw provisional pole flip 3 or 4 times there in the last few seconds of the session. Let's hope the race is as exciting as that was. Run down the rest of the order here. Banjo, Cole, your front row. Then you have Slurp behind him. DeMeo, Garrison, your top 5. Then Cheesy, Joey, Aiden, Logan, Skinny, Bama, JB. Red Bull did not really have the qualifying session they wanted at all. Then you have Sean, Snowy, and I believe Boyled's down there. Then Rowdy and Josh. Have to watch Rowdy coming from the back of the field again. A lot of storylines going into tonight at Bahrain.
Our defending winner, and looked like he was just a thousandths off of possibly a pole, but then ended up dropping to 4th with 2 more guys jumping him. Big change there.
Everyone in the chat's talking about there was some serious corner cutting going on.
Well, they got away with it.
Yeah, they did. Alright, here we go. Banjo and Cole, the 2 pole winners this entire season, are on the front row together. Lights are out. We are underway for race 7 of the season in Bahrain. Banjo gets away very well as Cole is going to have to defend from Slurp now on the inside. They're 3 and 4 wide behind him, back for 10th, as there's a big dive to the inside by the Haas of Skinny, I think. Oh, as there's contact between Cheesy and I think DeMeo. Back there in 5th and 6th as Banjo will take the lead. Cole holds off Slurp for 2nd as Garrison Up to 4th, and DeMeo is defending from Cheesy, and there goes Aiden with it. Oh my goodness, Cheesy misses the corner really badly there. I do not know how he didn't hit anybody. He was slotted in 8th behind Joey. As the field starts to single file out, leaves Skinny and Bama going out of here for P10. As Cheesy goes down the inside of Joey, thinks about it, but does not get there. Logan just behind him in P9. Rowdy up to 15th.
Didn't have a great start. That's his first spot.
Josh up 5 spots from where he started. As Cheesy had a really bad corner there again. It was a pretty crazy start, but it looks like it's a decently clean one. Aiden thinks about a move on Joey there for 6th. Top 3 all still where they started. Garrison got by DeMeo on the start. He's up to 4th. Joey up 1 spot. Cheesy down 2. Josh has gained 5, as we mentioned a minute ago. Great start for him. Rowdy up 1 spot from where he started. Snowy down 3. JB down 2 on lap 1. But the field's still very close together. We'll have DRS activated here once we get to the start-finish line. And Banjo will lead lap 1 as he's trying to break the toe from Cole. Cole trying to follow him. Cole using all the ERS. Could he go for an early move here to try to get the lead away? They're dumping all their battery, but Cole still is not going to be close enough. He's going to send it anyway. Cole down there on the inside of turn 1. He wants the lead. Banjo, can he hold it on the outside? He can, but Cole will have DRS right here, and he is right on the rear wing of Banjo. Slurp going to have it as well. Slurp also has a run. Banjo could be a sitting duck here. Cole goes to the inside. Slurp is going to try to follow him through. Cole takes the lead, but Banjo, can he fight back on the outside? No, he can't. New leader on lap 2 is Cole.
And Garrison wants a part of this. He's in 4th right now. Went up 1 spot from the start. Is dope.
Snowy has stopped in sector 1.
Somebody got hit there. I don't know. I guess they're fine. As I was looking back to see what the caution was, they hit
side by side. Oh, between Aiden and Cheesy, as they're going to make some contact and go off the track there. As Logan goes very wide as well behind them. Cheesy with DRS trying to get around Aiden here. Try to make up for the lap 1 where he lost 2 positions. DRS going to be insanely powerful here tonight. Going to see a lot of crazy dive bombs, I'm sure. As everyone is still within DRS range of each other besides back to Boiled and Snowy. As here we go, Banjo's going to have a big run on Cole and will retake the lead. Can Slurp and Garrison follow him through? Not quite. Garrison going to send it to the inside of Slurp here into turn 1 as there was almost contact between those two. DeMeo right to the back of Garrison there as well. Skinny and Josh going at it for 11th and 12th. Josh still hanging on from his great start. No moves made into this right-hander here, turn 4.
Great consistent start for Garrison. He's kept the pace the entire time. He's kind of fallen back from the top 2, but really it's been on pace with Slurp, who's done the same.
Gonna check out which tires everyone has started the race on.
Banjo on hards.
Looks like Banjo on the hards. Yeah. 2 through 11 on mediums, then you have 3 guys on the softs behind them, Snowy on the softs as well, and then Sean and Boyd on the mediums. So pretty split strategy here. It's not often you see guys start on every single type of tire.
And that makes sense.
Banjo, the only driver on in the entire grid that is on hards, and he is able to keep the lead.
Makes sense that Rowdy's on soft tires, starting in the back, trying to get as much spots as possible. Had really a bad start, considering if you're that far back, you have so much pace. He didn't gain any spots for that first turn. It took him halfway through the first lap to gain a spot. So, and now he's
still
starting
up
to
to
pick up
P12,
pace.
and there's still a long race to go.
Yeah, this is a good track to do this
laps.
in, to try to go last to first.
Banjo, fastest lap. He's still going to push away from Cole. Aiden here onto pit road early. Does he have wing damage, I wonder?
We'll see.
We saw him and Cheesy make some contact a lap ago. And looks like... And yeah, it will be a wing change for Aiden. So he will go into hards here on lap 4. They'll drop him all the way to last. Oh, Bama and Logan were going at it there. Rowdy's just behind him up to 10th now. Top 7 have broken away from this battle as there go the two Ferraris side by side. Rowdy going around the outside of Logan here.
Logan completely out of rhythm.
Trying to get this move done. Really nice move there from Rowdy. Pretty good start for Rowdy, all things considered, I would say. He's up to 9th already on lap 4 and is still in range. Not in it, but close enough to the DRS of the leaders, where I think he can work with it.
So again, though, out front, like it's been a lot of this season, Cole has fallen back to 2nd, and this is how it's been now. It's so interesting to see every time they go through that French straightaway, the big kind of break in the draft, the slipstream.
Yeah. We mentioned the in-season bracket challenge between Joey and Rowdy. Remember a couple of seasons ago, the insane battle they had here for the win? I just thought about that. So, Joey and Rowdy both have a lot of experience here at this track, and they had an incredible battle for the win here in Season 4.
Yeah, but Joey...
Rowdy right now 9th, Joey is 6th.
Joey was very pessimistic going into this one. Said he just set something up. Usually he's really good at this track, as you mentioned. But he said he just didn't feel
does have
good,
the win here. He did win that battle.
Was it Logan? It was... Might have been somebody further back. But yeah, wasn't that confident going into this one, but still running up into 6th. So Logan is... I think he's in the same battle. Never mind. He's still battling with Skinny. Give him a bump draft.
Speaking of past Bahrain races, DeMeo is the defending winner at this track last season, and then he also won the incredible Season 1 finish here in Bahrain. The iconic Through Goes DeMeo, where he got 2 spots going into turn 4 on the last lap to get the victory. Actually passed Joey for the win. Here we go. Could Cole make the move? He's activating ERS, trying to use the battery. I'm seeing pretty much everybody is very, very low on battery. Besides Joey, Joey has the highest by far of the top group at 60.
The JB pitting.
Everyone else struggling to conserve that ERS. Slurp has 2 wins here in Season 2 and 3.
That's a scheduled pit stop for JB. First one.
Yeah, he started on the softs, so he will go to medium. So all the guys on softs are pretty much guaranteed doing a 2-stop, because Bahrain I think of as one of those tracks that eats tires alive.
This repeat 12. 2 good friends going at it. And almost wrecking each other. That was pretty close.
Josh and Sean going at it again. We've seen them battle many, many times in Formula Costco, and looks like they're gonna renew their rivalry here. Sean trying to go down the inside there.
Oh,
that was good. Oh, as Josh locks up!
Man, he took evasive maneuvers not to hit that wall.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen somebody do that into there. Took the right turn so that he wouldn't head on go into the wall. I mean, he kept the car in one piece.
My camera was at an angle where I couldn't really see the wall, so I thought he just like completely missed the corner.
Yeah, well, he was gonna hit the wall, I think, and he hooked a right on that tight left-hander. I guess the wall jutted out, and he was able to do that.
Well, good reaction time for him then to save his race.
Talked about turn 10. It's definitely a trouble spot, and you saw there.
Yeah. As we go from lap 6 to lap 7.
Okay.
Banjo's still able to hold the lead. 8 tenths ahead of Cole now, as actually DeMeo has lost the front 4. He'll have to get back into it here before the next DRS zone. He still has Joey for company behind them. Cheesy has lost touch with...
What just happened to Rowdy?
Those guys.
He just hit... He hit
what
like
happened?
an invisible wall or something, and his car went in the air, and he's like lost a ton of time.
Oh my gosh.
I remember I was watching Cheesy race one, I don't know if it was here, and he hit something else and it stopped his car. I think it was here too, so I think that's a glitch in this game. You can just hit invisible walls. I think Rowdy just hit that, and got
Oh,
airborne.
wow. Really tough break for Rowdy then. I saw him lose a spot. I didn't know.
He
That's
should be.
crazy.
I mean, he's okay, but now there's an even bigger gap between what will be him and Cheesy if he can get past Bama again.
DeMeo was able to get back into the DRS, but now Joey has lost DRS with him, but Joey has like 80% battery compared to everyone else who has about 20, so he should be able to get back in. But I don't think he did. No, Joey lost DRS. Oh, no, he didn't. My bad. Banjo's still 8/10 ahead. As Slurp now falls out of 1 second range of Cole as he has completely emptied his battery. Rowdy is pitting. Invisible wall tells him that it's time to enact part 1 of his strategy. And he goes to another set of softs. So it looks like Rowdy will be doing soft, soft, medium. And those softs should be on rails compared to these guys on the old mediums and old hards. Banjo continuing to just pull ahead here, as Slurp is now 1.4 back of Cole and will not have DRS here. Cole barely got into DRS, but Slurp does not have it. And now that could put him under pressure from Garrison here momentarily.
Oh, he hit it again.
Did he really?
He just hit the same thing again.
Oh my goodness.
He lifted his rear and he went airborne again. That's crazy.
What in the world is happening?
It would be what is that? That's turn 5, maybe on the left side before that corner. He's hitting something.
I'm sure we'll hear about it in the chat. He is just ahead of Aiden, who pitted 4 laps ago for those hards after he got wing damage.
It's right near the end of Sector 1. I don't know.
And here goes Garrison on Slurp for third. Side by side between the Alpine and the Aston. Little bit of tire banging there. And Slurp will hold the position. But no, Garrison's still there as Logan comes into the pits. And Garrison will have the DRS. Slurp pushing with his battery, trying to hold this spot. And he will. Oh, as DeMeo hits the back of Garrison there. As Slurp holds P3, but now they are 2.6 back of Cole. And Cole and Banjo have checked out from the field. We have Logan, Josh Boyd all in here. Logan going on the hards. Josh doing the same, and Boyd will also go to hards here. There you see the gap between 1 and 2 and 3 through 6. And I think if you're these guys, Slurp, Garrison, DeMeo, Joey, your only real shot to get back with them is to undercut them.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to help Cole so much in the top 2 having DRS. He can really stay with them and pull away from the rest of them. So, yeah, they're going to need some type of different strategy. But, I mean, already Banjo's on a different one, it looks like, with hards compared to
I imagine some of these guys, or most of them, are probably only doing a one-stop, but if you're back here, if maybe, say, you're in Cheesy's position, do you try a 2-stop, possibly? Do you think about switching your strategy?
Well, I don't know. I mean, from a constructor's point of view, no, because...
Garrison, big run again on Slurp here, as Cheesy is pitting this lap, as Garrison and Slurp once again go side-by-side into turn 1. Can Garrison have better luck this time? Skinny in as well, as Cheesy will go to hards. And looks like Garrison will not have enough of a run to get to Slurp here, as Sean's speeding in the pit lane. I believe he did that in his other start this season as well.
Rowdy got the fastest lap, but I don't think he had any... Did he have a toe? He must have had to have a toe that just pitted, because there's nobody in front of him other than Cheesy who just came out. But he got the fastest lap just then.
Rowdy 1.3 back of Cheesy, who just pitted.
I think... So, I'm trying to see. I mean, I think Rowdy maybe
DeMeo and Garrison side by side for 4th here.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like DeMeo trying to hold her around the outside. That is close quarters racing between those two. And there's a little bit of contact, and DeMeo will get the move done. As just like that, Banjo has lost Cole behind him. 1.2 ahead. And Cole will not have DRS here. Banjo just once again showing that he has more pace than everyone else. As Slurp's going to come in here, Garrison will do the same.
Oh, he speeds!
Oh, Slurp speeding in the pits! Oh, no! Oh, no. That is terrible for his championship hopes. Slurp onto hard tires, but that 10-second penalty is going to cost him a lot. You saw 4 cars that were with him in that pack. They're all going to pass him at the end if there's no safety car and he gets to serve it. Wow. A huge, huge blow for Slurp.
Oh.
Bam is in as well as there. You see Rowdy going by Cheesy.
Yeah. Cheesy hit that foam on the left side of the racetrack going wide into the corner.
Bama comes out just behind Aiden here, who's on 7-lap older tires. And now Slurp's still obviously going to be in the race. We'll see how much he's able to gain here. Probably going to be slower for the first lap or so because of the hards take a little bit to warm up.
Oh, DeMeo had a slide there. Yeah, these guys...
Banjo now 2.2 ahead of Cole, continuing to pull away. And on the harder compound as well, I think as we've gone here, the hards have just been better than the mediums, and I would not be surprised to see Cole pit here. And he will keep running. Banjo probably going to run longer to the end on the mediums that he gets, as DeMeo and Joey both duck into the pits here, make sure they don't speed, and they both make it safely. Probably hards to the end for both of these two, I would guess. Hards for Joey, hards for DeMeo as well. Here comes Slurp to fly by both of them here. And wow, Slurp actually yarded both DeMeo and Joey by just pitting that 1 lap earlier.
And who that helps is Garrison being in his toe because Slurp can't do anything with it with that 10-second penalty.
Remember, Garrison had just got passed by DeMeo there before he pit. As they both weave back and forth trying to get their tires warmed up. There's Rowdy on the softs just behind him.
Do it frantically because they had one of the fastest guys in the field right now, and those soft tires coming up behind him. They had to do that quick, get them as hot as quick as possible.
The mediums continuing to fall away for Cole in second as Banjo continues to...
Oh, Aiden.
Run as, yep, looks like Aiden has lagged out. He's had issues with that in the past.
Rowdy on Joey right now.
Cole in to the pits.
Oh yeah, Cole goes
Cole
in.
had fallen all the way to 4 seconds back of Banjo. Now he makes the move to pit. And hard tires will go on the McLaren. And... okay, it was a lag. I figured as much. Here goes Slurp on the front straightaway. Let's see if he's able to jump Cole here. Looks like he will, but it's going to be close. Can Garrison get by as well? As there you see 3 wide in the background between Cheesy,
Rowdy did
DeMeo, and Joey
from
here,
DeMeo
and Rowdy as well.
And had no extra battery left. Was the sit and duck there.
So DeMeo will jump up to 5th. He is 2.6 back of Cole. Cole actually is over a second behind Garrison and Slurp, but will likely get back into it with the fresher tires. So now, Banjo, how long does he decide to run on these hards to make sure that his mediums last to the end? Banjo completely saving his battery here. And oh, Rowdy gets a time penalty for corner cutting. Track limits violations will give him a 3-second penalty. Remember, you cannot serve the 3-second penalties in the pit lane, so that will be added on to his end of the race time no matter what he does. Cole trying to catch up to Garrison and Slurp in front of him.
top three in constructors have been so dominant. Williams, McLaren, and Aston Martin. They're showing this again with Garrison as the one exception, all in the middle of this in an Alpine. He's battling for, well, his second here on Slurp.
This could be the first career podium here for Garrison tonight. In his third career start. Now on the Alpine full time. Aiden has come in for his second stop of the race. All the way down in P14 though. Not been the return he was hoping for. Everyone has now made a pit stop except for Banjo in this race. As Cole now has caught the back of Garrison and Slurp. There you see DeMeo 2.5 seconds behind them. He actually broke away from Joey. Joey does not have DRS off of the Williams. Currently, Rowdy, Bama, and Logan rounding out the points, but Skinny putting the pressure on Logan here. Activating the DRS, but will not make the move. Banjo continuing on here on to lap 15. Has led all but one lap, Snowy into the pits for the second time tonight. Cole thinking about a move here on Garrison, possibly into turn 1, but will be too far back as Rowdy is in again for his second stop. Probably hards here, I would imagine. Nope, mediums, so Rowdy gonna have to take mediums 15 laps to the end. We saw them fall away from Cole and the other guys on around lap 10, so that could be a little bit of a struggle. Rowdy rejoins just behind Sean in the Mercedes. The gap out front really has not changed all that much. Banjo 21.6 ahead.
It is slowly
of this pack
down,
of 3.
but
it is. Cheesy going really wide there. He's 1.8 back of Joey for 6th place. Joey's still not in the DRS of DeMeo ahead of him. DeMeo trying to close on this pack of 3. He has made a little bit of progress.
If Banjo, even if he pits now, well, he's already passed the line. If he comes out to where he is in range with those, what would be the front guys, Slurp, Garrison, Cole, then, I mean, he's at a huge advantage.
I think he's still sitting in a great spot because he's going to have the softer compound and be probably just behind these guys.
I think he's
waiting. There goes Cole for the move on Bama on Garrison for 3rd. They're going to be side by side into turn 1. And Cole will get the move done before they even get to turn 2. Garrison all over his rear wing, though. Oh, my goodness. That was close there. Cole will now push away and activate the DRS once again to try to close up the Slurp. Cole on 2 lap fresher tires than these two. It's JB pits for the second time. JB onto the hards will rejoin in 14th.
Struggles continue for Ferrari. Rowdy should gain a couple, maybe, actually no, he might be ahead of that strategy, so maybe not. So maybe stuck outside of the points possibly with that penalty as well. Just, I mean, huge disappointment. I think that team now, the Ferrari.
Banjo's pitting.
Yep, that's more important.
The leader takes those those hard 16 laps and will likely go to mediums to the end. Yep, he will. And now let's see what the gap is. Here comes Slurp, Cole, and Garrison down the front straightaway. Banjo at pit exit right now. There they go. And actually, the lead's going to be bigger than I thought. Banjo is going to come out just ahead of his teammate. But only 1.6 seconds. That is definitely doable. And he's on the fresh mediums, I think you will be just fine. Trying to get them warmed up as DeMeo closes up to him. That will hand the lead to Slurp, who, remember, has that 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits. And right now, he would, I believe, finish 7th with that penalty.
That's crazy to have that big of a change.
Yeah, which obviously going to be terrible for his point standings, especially if Banjo does go on to win this race again.
And for Aston Martin, trying to gain back that deficit.
Yes. That as well.
Joey's not doing incredible, but I mean, yeah, this is a good opportunity for other teams. DeMeo isn't doing, I mean, incredible. He's still in the top 5, but Banjo, I think, might have a chance of getting back to the lead here, because he is already.
Tires to the end, always a question, especially for those guys that pitted earlier, like Slurp, Garrison, Cheesy, Skinny, etc. But you see just how low the batteries are for all these guys, Banjo included here.
And DeMeo ran out. Oh.
Yellow for, that was Snowy, who was slow for a moment there. $12 to go in Bahrain. Slurp leading with the penalty.
DeMeo
Banjo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, DeMeo hit the wall.
He hit the glitch
The
again.
invisible thing.
Yeah.
Second different person we've seen hit it. Rowdy hit that thing twice, and now DeMeo falls victim to it and will fall far, far back as Banjo gets the move done on Garrison for 3rd.
It's like I was looking back, waiting for it to happen back there, and DeMeo strikes for him this time, and he was already probably out of it, but that just confirms it. Now that gives a chance for Joey here.
Joey could get a top 5. Joey right now in position to advance in the tournament over Rowdy, as Rowdy runs 11th. And Garrison would be in position to advance over Cheesy. He is 4th. Cheesy is 7th. Coastal 7 cents back of Slurp.
And Banjo's already up into 3rd here. He's flying right now.
I think Banjo knows he's in a really good position and just likely going to take his time here getting up through, as Rowdy has just passed Skinny to get back up into the points.
Well, you say that, I think
just behind his teammate. Oh, Logan got very sideways there off the last corner, and Rowdy will go by easily as, Cole gets back by Banjo.
Yeah, Banjo had the DRS advantage and looked for it on the bottom, then went to the outside, but Cole defended.
As Joey passes DeMeo, DeMeo hit the wall again.
DeMeo, oh yeah, did he hit the thing? Oh my goodness, and yeah, he just...
And DeMeo is, I believe, probably about to retire, and yep, there he goes.
Surprise Rowdy.
And that will likely be a safety car. Yeah. And yep.
I mean, it's only the ones we've caught, but kind of odd how the 4 times that happened. Was it just the 2 people that have had the most rivalry, biggest rivalry through the season? But
that's a full course safety car, though. That is obviously race changing.
And probably a quali ban for DeMeo.
That'll probably be a yep, DeMeo says, give me my suspension, fuck this game.
Yeah, I mean, he just got screwed over. Him and Rowdy have gotten screwed over by that, I think. I don't...
Joey says he just went under DeMeo.
Oh
yeah, we'll have to see clips from that after...
yeah, I saw the other 3. Didn't catch that one. Somebody else probably hit it earlier. Because, I mean... probably haven't caught one of them, but yeah, that's just... Oh my... Okay.
This is actually... What the heck?
What are they doing back there?
Bama and Sean just both got drive-thrus, as this is actually big for Slurp. He's going to be able to serve his 10-second penalty here, as Bama's out of the race as well. Sean just got another drive-thru? This is
What?
actually Banjo goes to hard tires here with
What's
9 to
going on?
go.
I guess he can stay on
What just happened in
mediums.
this
I don't know
race?
why he would. Oh my goodness, Sean, slow the car
And
down.
Sean has gotten a 3rd drive-through penalty.
Man, he.
How was that even possible?
I don't know. He just keeps going. I guess.
Okay, so Slurp does fall to 4th, but he will gladly take that over finishing 7th, or like he would if the race stayed green. And this is going to put everybody back on a level playing field, and Rowdy, the only person
Skinny.
in the top 7 here. Skinny also on the softs, but I'm very surprised that we're not seeing more people on soft tires.
Yeah, I don't get why Banjo would go to hards. Is it like
I'm not sure
compound
either. I would have
amount
put on
thing?
softs if I was him.
Because does he not have enough?
No, he did do 3 runs in qualifying.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did do an extra run, and I don't think
So
like Cole, I don't
he
think
probably
used
didn't have any new
intermediates.
soft tires, and
Yeah.
Rowdy did because he didn't qualify.
Yeah. So that unfortunate there, but I mean.
But for guys like the rest of the top 6, who I believe only made 2 runs in qualifying, maybe a couple of them made 3. Like I know for sure that Cole and Slurp only made 2. I'm surprised they didn't go to softs, but maybe I'm wrong with my assumptions there.
Good chance for Skinny though, because Rowdy has that penalty. Other than, I mean, obviously that doesn't relate to the actual restart. It'll play out different, but highest running car that doesn't have some type of handicap on them on soft tires. Skinny, despite being, I believe, he is a full-time driver in that car, right? But he's actually 3rd out of the Haas points finishers. As Smitten has gotten 10 points on this season, so trying to make that up, get back up to him. He's a chance here. He's inside the points right now. And hey, I mean, how about Sean though? Oh wait, no, he just got 15 hours of penalties. Yeah, okay. Well, he would have been in a pretty good position for a points finish if he didn't do that. But yeah, I mean, or how about Josh Brown? If they can all get up here, I mean, he'll be in a position possibly. Whether, depending on how it plays out.
Cole has taken over the lead as Aiden is able to join back. It's going to be an all-out race to the end here now between Cole, Banjo, Garrison, Slurp, Cheesy, Joey, Rowdy, Skinny, Logan, Sean are the top 10 right now, but as we mentioned, Sean has those drive-through penalties. Josh in 11th, JV in 12th, and Aiden, Boiled, Snowy. Then you have Bam and DeMeo both out.
Big opportunity. 2 guys with no podiums. Garrison, Cheesy inside the top 5, and Garrison right now is in 3rd place. Might have been more had a better chance at it before that, but he'll still be right up here in 3rd on this restart.
Smitten has joined to spectate, I believe. And we'll likely go green next time by, meaning we will have 7 laps of racing left.
Oh,
As Jake
Gaming
has also
Jake
joined.
is here to watch this.
As there's somebody coming into the pits, I think that's Josh.
Oh, he was looking good. I don't know why he would pit here.
Maybe he's switching to softs.
Yeah.
Aiden coming back in. And
He's going to medium.
Nope, he's going to another set of mediums. Interesting. Now Chris is in the lobby as well. Everyone's tuning in for the finish, I guess.
I don't know. That's the lobotomy strategy for Josh there. I mean, you gain 2 laps on tires there, but I don't know how much of a difference I guess because he's going for it, everybody's been saying that 10
And
lap
they were
mark.
both under safety car, both of the laps.
Yeah, because now he loses 2 spots there to JB and Boyle, who don't have penalties, who's going to be racing for position. Aiden, unfortunate with that being disconnected for a bit there. He'll be all the way in the back, only in front of Snowy, but I don't know if Snowy will actually be starting in the back. He's a lap down.
Oh my god!
I
just saw Bama sent the clip of Rowdy hitting that invisible thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I got airborne, hit it head on a couple of times.
Yeah. Like he's not. I mean, he's a little bit off the track, but I mean, Bama goes exactly where he did and doesn't hit anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would be frustrated if I was him and DeMeo, because I think that's a pretty normal, not necessarily normal, but just a bit.
Yeah, that's a pretty normal line. I would probably take that.
We're
same
checking
line.
up back here. 10th place on back just checked up this time.
They need to get up to the pack here before we go green. All right, here we go. Is it going to be another all-time Bahrain finish like we've seen before? JB just got a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, he was trying to check up to let somebody
pass.
I think that'll be rescinded. It's because Sean went off and turned one of those turns back there, and he passed him.
Will it be Cole? Will it be Banjo? Will it be Garrison Slurp or someone else? Here we go. In Bahrain, Cole hits the gas and gets a really good jump over Banjo, and Garrison could get second here. We take the line, 7 laps to go as the field spreads out going into turn 1. Slurp is on the inside, trying to get a 2-for-1 here. They're 3 wide into turn 1. But Slurp, oh, and Garrison is around. He ghosts though, and Banjo's able to hold on to second. Garrison goes to third. Cheesy now jumps Slurp up into 4th place. Slurp with a late dive there, and it was almost detrimental for him and Garrison. Now Garrison trying to go to the outside of Banjo for second. Can he hold it? This will be an incredible move. They're still side by side. And Garrison gets it done. Fantastic move from the Alpine. Now he runs second, but Cole is away by 1.3 seconds. And now Banjo's going to be under pressure from Cheesy. Remember, Banjo's on the hards. He has less grip than these guys do. There's someone with wing damage back there,
Rowdy
I think.
sent it way into that corner, hit the back of Cheesy. He has wing damage. The Aston Martins are hitting each other.
Oh, big checkup, and there's big damage for Aiden. There was a big accordion there into that corner.
The same trouble spot as Skinny had a good start there, but he's fallen back to 8th.
And Banjo's on those hards and is really struggling. Garrison has already pulled 1 second and plus on him, and now he is under pressure from Cheesy, Slurp, and the rest of the field. Joey down to 7th, but he is trying to get back by Rowdy here. DRS will be turned on with 6 laps to go. Garrison 1/10 out of DRS of Cole here.
Cheesy's into 3rd.
It's not going to have it. Cheesy to the inside of Banjo. Cheesy is in 3rd place with 6 to go. Can this be the night?
This? 2 guys, 2nd and 3rd,
who have never had a podium before.
That's crazy.
But Slurp has something to say about a Slurp with a huge run. He's going to go to the inside of Cheesy here for 3rd. Slurp made a big dive last time, not as big of a dive this time, but Cheesy's able to hold him off for now, but Slurp's still there with DRS, and we'll get the move done. Slurp up to 3rd. Garrison is broken back within 1 second of Cole for the win. And Banjo's fallen all the way to 5th place now. Those hard tires are not working for him at all. And now he has a lot of guys behind him.
How about Aiden?
That are on the softer compounds.
He's on the newest tires in this pack right now, and he started in like what 14th all the way back there, and he's in the DRS pack. At the back of it though.
Garrison still trying to track down Cole. Slurp is 1.3 seconds back of him. Neither of the top 2 have DRS right now. Off of Cole. Cheesy half a second back of Slurp for that first ever podium. Still 5 more laps to decide it. Rowdy inching closer to Banjo, looking for 5th. But he does have that 3-second time penalty. Garrison will have DRS on the front stretch this time, but Cole has about the same battery as him. 5 to go in Bahrain as Garrison takes fastest lap as well. He has a huge run on Cole. 4/10, 3/10, going to be down to 2/10 into turn 1. The battle is on. Garrison right there. They almost made contact. DRS again for the Alpine as he will get even closer. Slurp 1.6 back. Cheesy 4/10 back of him. No move for third there. Banjo still holding on to fifth. Garrison doing a better job of conserving his ERS here. Could potentially set up a move on the front stretch if he's close enough, but he needs to stick in DRS here. He's about out of it, but remain in it by just about a tenth. As Slurp now very close to getting into Garrison's DRS. We could have a 3-car battle for the win. And Cheesy trying to stick with Slurp here.
Yeah, he gains a lot in the DRS zone, but just can't quite compete in the rest of the turns. Trying to stay in that toe, but he might not be able to.
Garrison's closer than he was last lap, and he will have the DRS this time without equal battery. Could this be the move? Half a second is the gap. We go to 4 laps to go. Slurp does not have DRS and has a completely empty battery. As Cole tries to break the toe. Garrison with a run, but will not have enough to get there. Joey actually is passing Rowdy for 6th. Now Rowdy on those softs is not as fast as we thought.
Cheesy missed the DRS by 1/1000th of a second.
Rowdy goes way wide in turn 1. He's in the grass.
Slurp's off into the gravel.
Slurp's off as well. No, that's not Slurp. He's fine.
No, he went off.
Slurp did lose a lot of time though. Yeah,
he went off into the gravel.
2.5 back.
Wow.
A huge mistake for 2 contenders.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Likely makes it a 2-car battle here.
I'm pretty sure the only time Cheesy dipped under a second was a .001, and he missed the DRS in the front straightaway. That sucks for him. But then a gift here that now he's back in range. He's just got to keep it.
Banjo now back with these guys, even with those hard tires, which could potentially become the better tire in a few laps. But we only have 3 to go at the line. Garrison still half a second behind Cole. And they now have a pretty sizable 2.5 second advantage over the rest of the field here. Garrison about 10% more battery than Cole right here. We go to 3 laps to go. Snowy has retired in turn 1. We should stay green. Garrison closes to 3/10, but once again will not get there.
Man.
Always pushing Cole through turn 1. Behind them, still no moves. We have a 3-car battle for the final podium position. Then you have Aiden, who actually got around Rowdy for 7th. What was looking like a dire race has turned around here for Aiden. Could snag a 7th place here if it stays the way it is. Logan holding on to the last points right now, just over JB. Garrison activating a lot of battery here down the back straightaway. Gap is now 4/10 of a second. The guys behind them are not gaining any. Garrison hunting his first Formula Costco victory and his first podium. He once again has a little bit of a battery advantage. The gap is about the same as it was. Does he try to use it here? Does he try to get the move done here? We go to 2 to go. ERS activated for Garrison. Cole still saving his a little bit. But Garrison has a big run with the DRS. Under 2 to go. He turned off his battery though. I think he is waiting for the final lap. Banjo passes Cheesy for 4th. They're side by side in turn 1. Cheesy trying to hold on, but Banjo with a huge run around the outside will take 4th away from Cheesy. Cheesy coming back at him, but Banjo will hold 4th. And unless Cheesy gets 2 spots in the next lap and a half, that last podium will have to wait another week. But Garrison is right there on Cole. And Cheesy gets a time penalty as well. That's going to completely seal his podium chances, I believe. Slurp is closing on the front two. But unless they get together, he's likely not going to have enough to get there.
Aiden gaining
Cole trying to
on
break the toe.
Joey.
Garrison has a lot more battery now. Garrison wants that first win, but to do it, he's going to have to beat the best in the business. And Slurp is closing rapidly. Slurp is within 1.1 seconds now. Garrison is half a second back. This is as close as he's been, even though he misses the last corner a little bit. White flag is in the air. One more lap for Bahrain. Can Cole hold off the hard-charging Garrison, or can Garrison get his first win? Or can Slurp or Banjo do something about it? Garrison, this is his run. Half a second back now to 3/10, but he's not going to be able to get there. Has another bite of the cherry of DRS, though, right here. He's 2/10 back. They're both going to activate all their battery. This is likely Garrison's best chance at it. He's going to try to go to the outside. He's going to send it around the outside. Is he there? He's there! Side by side for the lead. Cole trying to push him off a little bit. They're still side by side through Sector 1. Cole clears him for the lead back. That was a daring move from Garrison. I'm surprised he even got there. But what a move it was. He has one more DRS zone to try to get it done. And 20% more battery. 4/10 is the gap. They go on to the last straightaway of the race. And Cole holds the 4/10 of a second gap, but Garrison has the big run. Doesn't he have enough to get there? He's going to send it. They make contact. They're still side by side. Big contact between the two. Does Garrison get the lead from that? They're still side by side. Cole knows there's no playing nice now as he retakes the lead. Slurp is closing. 3/10 is the gap now between Cole and Garrison. But Garrison falling back. And looks like that might be it. Slurp trying to go for second now.
No battery left.
Big dive in the last corner for second. As Cole, what? A corner cutting penalty for Cole there. But on the front straightaway, he's going to take the win. There might be a photo finish for second. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Garrison getting second because of the...
It's
Banjo,
Slurp got him,
what
though,
happened?
'cause-
Oh, that's because Slurp
Yeah.
got promoted to the win because of the penalty. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that.
I don't.
A
if it's
photo
corner
finish.
cutting, that's a legitimate penalty. I don't know.
We're gonna have to get a clip and see.
Slurp really squeezed Garrison to the bottom there.
Slurp beats Garrison for, I assume, second by 26 one-thousandths of a second. And Cole, because of that penalty, falls to 7th.
What my guess
But
is,
we're gonna have to see.
what I think happened there is I think it happened when they got together on that right hand carousel type corner. He went to the bottom as Garrison went off, and I think that counted as a corner cut. Maybe he went under that curb when he passed Garrison there, and that gave him that penalty. I mean, they were completely
I'm
across
not
the racetrack
sure.
from each other, but
And Cole says he doesn't have a clip.
oh, I think he might have cut it because I mean I don't know why it would have given him it if he wasn't off the track. If so, I would think that would at least be a 3-second, right? And it would just be a normal one. That would still not give him the win. I don't know. I don't know there. I mean, maybe it's something separate. Either way, a first career podium for Garrison.
Yeah, a great race for Garrison tonight. Driver of the day goes to Rowdy from the back to... Where'd he finish? 8th.
Yeah, with the penalty too. And Aiden had the most overtakes because on that final restart came from basically what was the back. The only person behind him was Snowy, all the
Yeah,
way
he
up to
recovered all the way to
yeah
P6
6.
or 7,
Yeah, it was
whichever
oh yeah, it
one.
could be. Yeah, that actually is true. It could be 6 or 7. We'll see. Whether Cole.
Cole says he does have a clip. I'm waiting to see that before we like say anything for sure. Skinny gets his first points of the season, I believe, and down there in 10th. Logan scores a 9th. Good race for those two. Oh no, Skinny did have points already. My apologies. Cole is saying that he got the penalty for an illegal overtake because um, Garrison got the Garrison, when he hit him, he gave the spot back, and then Cole got the penalty after that because he overtook him like off the track apparently.
Well, if that were to happen, Cole would have been half off. That have to have been off. It's not going to give you a penalty if somebody else is off the track. I mean, Cole would have had to have been off the track. I think, right? I mean, I don't know how else they would have given
His
him
clip
it.
is uploading, so we'll see. As oh my god, the clip from Joey of DeMeo hitting that wall. That's crazy. Garrison apparently is clipping the last run to the line. Jesus. right, Cole's clip. Here we go.
I didn't get it sent, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't really want to forward it to the chat actually, but I'll send it to you. I think that like what happened was he bumped. He got bumped, and then Garrison was side by side with him, and then Cole says he was scared he was going to kill him, and then cut the final
But
one of the final corners.
I don't know because why would he? I mean, he's running the same line. Like nothing really changed other than they're going a bit slower because they just hit. I mean, it doesn't look great, but I mean, in his mind, the rationale makes sense. But I don't know. I mean, oh, we should have checked if he had already had. Is there a way to see if he already had two? Because I mean, honestly, I think that's a valid 3 second. I don't think it's a valid 10 second. But if he already had warnings, I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing as a warning. The fact that he passed him didn't have any effect because Garrison, as you said, was kind of letting him by.
I am pretty sure that Cole's penalty is getting removed. That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like. And then Garrison was talking about wanting a penalty for slurp for
I mean, that was just a little bit of contact. It's a bit of contact, but I don't think it's anything
yeah, I
penalty
agree.
worthy.
right, let's do our interviews. Have Cole Slurp and Garrison to talk to. Hi.
So yeah, it's not every day that I thought I was playing NASCAR Heat 5 and not F125.
I thought we were finally gonna go 1 week without controversy,
Yeah, same.
but
It was a really good battle until, you know, like I was very content to say GG and everything, like really good job, whatever. I had fun, but you know, can't have nice things.
I guess not. All right, so Potato, you can do Garrison and Slurp, and I'll do Cole.
Oh, so Garrison didn't. Okay, so Garrison, P3 here, first career
Make sure
podium.
audio's included, by the way. Sorry.
Yep.
Mine is.
Okay. So, Garrison here, first career podium, P3. You're out front battling for the win. What do you think happened there that last lap?
Um, well, obviously it was a really tough battle for the win. Cole was definitely really tough, staying in front. I was really struggling to manage the ERS, but I think I just did a little bit better on that. Last lap, I mean, you got to go for it when you got to go for it. Bad contact, which I will take blame for with the contact with Cole. That was fully on me. And that really shouldn't have happened. Heat of the moment. So whatever happens in the steward's room happens. After that, though, he got that penalty, which I'm not sure if that's going to stand. I don't think it should. And
No, the penalty's not standing.
no, okay, it shouldn't. But
Oh, thank you.
then contact with Slurp, which I think was just absolutely ridiculous. But it's racing, I guess. Overtaking off track is legal, so I'll know that for next race.
So, what's your outlook now with the first career podium? And you should promise this season in the future to get future results like this and possibly better considering you're battling for a win there.
Obviously, I want to go for a championship. I think that's what everyone wants to do in Formula One, especially in Formula Costco. It's a very tough competition, toughest I've had. And if you have to do stuff like we saw tonight to win, I guess that's the way you got to do it. So we'll see.
P3 here at Bahrain for Garrison. And
Good job, Garrison. Good battle.
Thank you, man. Just unfortunate
Yeah.
at the end. We'll see you at the steward's room.
yeah, so P3 for Garrison and P2. Pretty close battle there, but Slurp a P2. How do you feel that safety car, I believe it was for DeMeo, affected your race and how that affected where it ended out in that last lap? You ended up getting P2.
Safety car was huge, obviously, because I sped by like 0.1 miles over the fucking speed limit, and that got me back in the race. I was catching Garrison and Cole on that last stint until I just kind of half spun low key and went into the gravel for a sec. That ruined all my confidence. I was gonna catch him, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Then on the last lap, I saw Garrison just absolutely send Cole going into the one turn. So I was hoping they'd both wreck. Uh, and then I missed the corner completely on the last turn. That's my fault. I wasn't looking at the braking zone, but then I made the slightest contact with Garrison on the front stretch that really didn't affect anything, and I thought that was okay because I saw him rape Cole the just a few turns before, so I didn't think much of it. But in my opinion, I think despite it benefiting me, I think Cole should keep the win based on everything. I mean, yeah, it's just like a little goofy mistake cutting the corner, but like it really didn't affect enough to warrant a 10-second penalty. But also I've learned tonight that clean air after being out in front on the one stint on hards, clean air is so huge in this game, and it makes me feel better about how good Banjo's been doing, and I'm thinking I'm not as far off as I thought it was because he's just been able to get pole and pretty much dominate from the clean air. But we'll see going into Baku. Uh,
So, how do you went into this? Oh, okay.
No, keep going. Keep going, guys.
Your team, Aston Martin, went into this race 70 down on Williams and constructors.
Oof.
But you gained some here today with a DNF from DeMay, and you finished ahead of Banjo, ended up finishing fourth, I believe. So, what's your outlook on that now that you've gained some points on it? Do you think it's salvageable for this team?
I'm gonna need DeMeo to absolutely crash out like that every week. I think me and Joey are gonna need that because he was absolutely justified to just kill himself after the game did that to him
I
twice.
agree.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. That's the most reasonable crash out ever. But I don't know if P1 is truly attainable if Banjo can get back to form. Really, I think it was just a down race because he went for the harder option and didn't have any mediums at the end. I think that definitely helped us. But yeah, where did Joey finish?
5th, 6th, 5th.
Joey
6th or
finished like
7th.
6th or 7th. God fucking damn it.
I think it was 5th. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it
Well-
would have had to been fifth, I think, because
Great result by him. He's been getting better. Spa in Bahrain, he's been doing better. Proud of him. He's a good little boy. I think we can definitely get P2 in the constructors and maybe challenge for P1 if things go alright.
Excuse you.
Thank you.
Oh, the clip got forwarded to the chat. Now everyone's.
Oh no. Oh,
Yay.
no.
Shout
Like-
out, Josh.
Alright, I'm
Cole-
leaving the chat.
Cole,
Anyway,
did you have-
anyway,
did you have 2 warnings before that?
I did have 2 warnings, so I would have got
He
a
did,
3-second
yeah.
penalty if I, if I
He
got the
didn't.
warning.
He didn't get a warning.
but I
for
didn't
that.
get a warning. So.
Somehow, but he got an illegal overtake. Just doesn't make sense.
What?
I didn't get a warning.
Oh, okay. I was gonna argue that if
Just
that
That's
wasn't a
insane.
warning, that'd be a
Just give
penalty.
him
Yeah,
a
yeah,
three.
same. If I
Just
got
give
a
him a
warning
three.
for that, like shit, well, I can't do anything about that, but I didn't. So.
If the game didn't give you a warning and it chose to give you that, then I think it's fine. But I mean,
Correct. Thank you, BB Potato, for using.
I don't know how you
Right.
didn't get a warning for that.
I don't-
I mean,
You see what
Just cut
Banjo
the
did in
track.
qualifying? I mean, clearly doesn't fucking matter. Anyways,
Anyway, Cole, your 3rd win of the season?
second. Should have been 3rd.
2nd. Okay. 2nd win of the season for you. First win in a little bit. How does it feel to get back on the top step after Banjo just been kind of dominating recently?
Sorry. My mind is all over the place. I'm just gonna. Sure, yeah. It was. I thought I was doing pretty good. I knew. I saw Banjo start on the hards. I knew I was gonna have the entire advantage for about 6 or 7 laps. But then once it got to that point, I knew I was gonna have a little bit of trouble sticking with them. I stuck with them longer than I thought I would, so it gave me confidence a little bit. And then once I pit, if I knew if I was gonna be behind Garrison and Slurp, I was screwed. And that's what happened. Cause I needed to put a gap on Banjo, but I just didn't. It didn't matter in the end because we got a safety car, and then once I saw Banjo put on hards again, I was like, oh, I'll be good because there's only 6 or 7 laps left, so I think I'll be all right. And then yeah, I got out in front. I was doing a pretty good job holding off Garrison. We had a very good battle up until turn 9. I don't know, whatever. I thought it was pretty respectful. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. It's alright. Listen, heat of the moment. It's exactly what you said. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, I thought the race was, okay. As good as a race can be on this game, which is... Yeah, it drives good.
It was entertaining.
The car drives good. I don't know if it races good, but it drives good. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I thought I had a decent race. Yeah.
So I want to hear about the strategy with the ERS that you were using the last few laps between with the battle between you and Garrison. Just trying to hold him off, even though I think he was trying to wait till the last lap. But you played it pretty perfectly. I think, anyway.
I don't think I had over 50% battery the entire race. I was using all of it, and unfortunately, yeah, I swear to God, I don't think I did. Like the whole time I was battling you, Garrison, it was hard, bro. It was hard. I wasn't that fast. I'm sorry. I don't like this track. Anyways, there really wasn't a strategy. I wasn't saving anything. I was just going flat out, and I was just kind of slow, to be honest, especially the last run, because I broke DRS and they came right back into it. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, there was no strategy with the ERS.
Good to know. Final question, as always. I want to know how you feel going into next week at Baku.
God. Not finish like 5 places behind Banjo. That's about the only goal I got.
Baku is next week.
I'm gonna try and finish. That's gonna be my goal. Yeah, that's gonna be my goal.
Oh yeah, Garrison, congratulations on advancing in the tournament, by the way.
Yeah.
This is as far as I'm getting.
Bama's actually gonna get a free run of the Final Four because Chris didn't show up and DeMayo's gonna get suspended. That's crazy.
It was gonna get
Let's see.
suspended. Oh man.
Yeah, for the intentional safety car.
Who would have thought that would happen?
And then Joey beat Rowdy, I think.
Yes, he definitely did.
So Joey will face Banjo next week. It'll be
Cinema.
DeMayo versus. Wait.
Well, if DeMayo's suspended.
No, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Oh
facing-
yeah.
Somebody.
Bama versus DeMayo, but DeMayo suspended. Garrison versus Slurp, and Aiden versus Cole. Those are the matchups.
Can't wait for
For
Cole to
next
DNF
week.
in the cast.
Oh, I'm 100% DNF next week. 100%.
You hit it like 3 times
Uh,
last time we were.
I know.
Alright, congratulations to everyone that advanced in the tournament. Congratulations to all our
6-7.
podium finishers.
Oh god.
And Cole and Cole on his second win of the season. We go to Baku next week, where we will, I'm sure, see a very clean race with no controversy.
4 wide through the castle section.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I'm ready to see it.
From BB and Potato in the booth in Norman Xbox, as always, we will see you guys next Tuesday night in Baku.